Hi. So I'm getting ready to go see the EMOJI movie. It's, a movie that exists. I'm gonna go see it. This morning. I'm picking up a friend, and we are going to go to the theater, and I'm going to bring my notebook to take notes and a pen to write those notes. Heard this movie's terrible. Can't be more terrible than The Bye-Bye Man, but, you know, maybe it is. Maybe that's possible. Also, I'm rendering a video. That's one of my computer's the loudest thing ever. Look at this. Look at this. It's been going all night. It's only at 62%. Why? I'm probably gonna try to edit together like a thing.
Let's get a clean one and upload it to Pornhub.
Yeah.
Someone already used that. It's just that the image is being shit.
Because the EMOJI movie do we have?
Theater copy.
Oh. Okay.
Theater copy?
I got 6. I got 3. Which one's the actual ticket?
Also, Greg Huffman. Huffman.
Which is the real ticket?
Theater copies.
Wait, do you have the real tickets?
I got two theater copies. What? Pretty sure these count.
What do we... Okay.
I don't know.
Let me scan for Dunkirk, too. Actually, I'll do that after.
Yeah, good idea.
Fuck off. Are you excited for the movie?
For centuries,
Are you excited for the movie?
one story has touched the lives of people.
Think of this movie. What was your what did you think of this? Summarize this movie in 2 words. Can you muster up something about it? It's shit. That's
It fucking sucks.
wow. We get emojis in the credits. What? Is this the movie?
Take this popcorn.
I like how no one in the theater laughed. The kids, no one.
Yeah, normally kids let out like the most annoying laugh.
No one said anything. No. This is baffling to me. Like the kids at least laugh at Minions. What did this movie do wrong? Holy cow! Christ! It's been a full 20 minutes after we saw the movie. What are your thoughts?
It fucking sucked.
Other than that, anything specific?
Like what?
I don't know. Dear Sony, stop making bad movies.
It was a fucking joke.
Sony should make a good movie.
4 years on Twitter, and I don't think I've ever experienced this much nihilism.
Okay. This is my notes.
Are you gonna post this on a fucking Discord?
No. It's going on my shit YouTube. I'll blur out your face if you
I
want.
don't give a shit.
Okay. I put 1 out of 10. But it gets, honestly,
It gets a 5 from me.
it gets a negative.
Out of 100. Bitch.
I get a -1 out of 10. No. If I give a movie a negative score, I think that's probably it's so bad it's enjoyable.
I guess. Fuck, I
But
don't
this
know.
one was just bad.
It was fucking
Because
awful,
I already
man.
said the Bye-Bye Man was 0 out of 10. And I think this is worse, actually. Can I give it a -0? Just to show that it's worse. I don't know what to give it. What's the plot of the movie? What was
God,
the plot?
even if I can just point out plot. It doesn't even have a plot. That's so basic. You can't fuck it up.
What was the plot? Well, they did fuck it up. So
They did fuck it up multiple times. Like, there's just huge plot holes that are fucking glaring. I wasn't
wait,
even
there was.
thinking.
Oh yeah, like how did the one big robot get through? Because they said he can't get in.
And also,
and then he
why
went
did
through.
Why did they take a shortcut when they just got from one end of the phone to the other?
Why didn't
in
she
like
just do the
like a
bird
third
thing
of
in the
time?
beginning?
Because she didn't want to reveal her identity. It's fucking
After she already revealed her
stupid.
identity, why didn't she do it? I guess because they were there.
Stupid.
But the plot was to get to Dropbox. And she's a hacker, but she's not actually. Cause she's not a credible hacker like they thought she was. So remember, because the only thing she's done was get the princess emoji off the phone. But she is the princess.
There's like 15 others.
And also contradicts herself. Because. Fuck.
God.
Also, when they sent the meh emoji changing faces,
Yeah.
they actually.
I'm pretty sure that's an actual thing on phones.
They kept
it's
him.
like emoji or some shit.
They didn't make him look like an emoji like before. They made him look like the character from the movie. And now there's Facebook stickers of the emoji. Aren't those just emoji? What the fuck?
They're emojis with the DreamWorks face.
I feel like Shadman has drawn that Just Dance character.
Yeah,
The Just Dance
yeah.
lady looked just like a Shadman character. There was no way.
Yeah, God, I fucking hated that.
Like
movie.
the new Xbox avatars look like Shadman characters. There's got to be a Rule 34 already of that fucking
fucking before release.
already. No, because they didn't showcase her. There's already a Rule 34 of Jailbreak,
Yeah, no fuck.
which is fucking. She's sticks. She's made out of sticks and a big ball.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And she has fucking blue hair, and is like, men always take the credit for all the women.
They added in like 2 super force feminists.
Oh,
Shit,
God.
and it's just God. That was
Hey, that's just a myth. That's a myth.
Fuck off, Joel.
And then it's not a myth, turns out. What the
off, Joel.
fuck? What was that?
Forced.
No one laughed.
Like there was
And
a ton
the
of, there
whole
was, like,
movie was
90%
all
kids.
jokes.
Yeah.
Not good
Man,
ones.
that movie sucked.
Maybe it wasn't even self-aware. And they had the whole internet troll thing.
Yeah.
Because of High Five's fragile ego that he keeps boasting about, and I hate him.
God,
And
he was the most
he did
annoying
literally
character.
nothing for the team.
Yeah.
Except for the
straight up.
Candy Crush thing, but only to satisfy his candy addiction.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's a fucking giant cunt.
Yeah.
But then they're like, he's my friend, we gotta go. What did he do? The only reason he went on the journey was so he could get famous.
And then they didn't.
He's a fucking cunt.
You
Why?
can't call that character development though, because he didn't show any growth. He just didn't.
No, yeah, and then at the end he was still a dick.
Yeah.
Like, even ignoring all the cringe fest humor, it's still shit. They messed up that bad. I thought it was just gonna be a cringe fest, but it's worse than that.
I expected it to
It's
stick,
fundamentally wrong.
Like, I expected it to stick solely to, like, a tried and true formula. And I guess it tried, but it didn't because because, like, when you do that, you usually get a solid plot.
It's like Wreck-It Ralph, but like
Except worse.
they didn't do it right. Like, hey, let's copy Wreck-It Ralph, and then they just forgot what that movie was
But then
about.
they also tried to throw in some Lego movie shit, except without the self-awareness.
and it
They tried to throw in, like, a little bit of everything, but none of it worked. That movie was bad, man. Anyways, 8 minutes till Dunkirk.
when it's still Dunkirk. I just want Dunkirk. That's all I want.
Yeah. I'd rather watch Baby Driver though. I haven't watched that yet. Yeah.
Overall rating. What's your rating for the Emoji Movie? It doesn't have to be an out of 10 rating. It can be like some of those shit YouTubers that are like, it's better if I'm drunk. This one isn't even better if you're drunk.
No,
It's
it's
just,
not.
It's better if you turn down the volume and watch like 1 second of it.
Look, here's my rating.
If you watch the joke about the emoticons, that's the only
that's
thing.
the only good thing about that movie.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
The emoticon joke was actually good.
Anyways, my official review. I have been on Twitter for 4 years. I have seen the worst shit on that fucking site. Literally the worst. I saw a catfish give someone a blowjob, like not even furry porn, an actual vine of that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fucking awful.
Yeah.
And that just made me more nihilistic than those 4 years combined. Fuck that movie. Don't give Sony any money.
Don't even watch this movie ironically.
No, don't.
It's not even worth it.
Everything felt so cut and paste, but none of it was. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's hard. It's like fucking transcends both originality and fucking just taking shit from other movies. It transcends that shit. It
starts with like atoms, because it thinks it's some kind of deep and profound movie, and then it goes, "Oh, not that. I mean emojis." Haha. Fuck this movie.
Fuck this movie.
Fuck this movie. Let's go watch Dunkirk.
Let's go watch Dunkirk. Wait.
Okay, so I'm back from seeing the worst movie. I mean, the Emoji movie. And it's the worst thing ever. 0 out of 10 for me. Negative 0 out of 10 for me. It's worse than the Bye Bye Man. It's worse than anything. I just want to point out a few things, like why is the eggplant in the loser room for the emojis that aren't used? Because the eggplant, everyone uses the eggplant. What is that? Alex is one normie guy. He doesn't use the eggplant. What is that? Also, there's a piracy app that internet trolls hang out in. What? Isn't that just called Twitter? There's no piracy app also. And I thought they were gonna make a porn joke, but no, it's the piracy app. What? And there's viruses in it? And internet trolls that are real? I don't know the context of how anything works in this movie compared to the real world. Like, when they're deleting the phone, it gets almost all the way deleted, and then Alex unplugs it, and it comes back. But that's not how deleting things works. They have pen, pineapple, apple pen, but they use the actual video and not their own animated version of it, so I don't understand, because the real world in the context of this movie is animated. So what is pen, pineapple, apple pen? Is it a higher plane of existence? Why is it real life? Is it their form of animation? I don't understand. So they go to Candy Crush for 6 minutes. And then they go to Just Dance for 6.5 minutes. And then they're in Spotify for 2 minutes. And High Five is terrible. And they have to get to Dropbox. It's the plot. They gotta get to Dropbox. And the kid's password is the girl he likes, because he's a creep. What else is there? Oh yeah, there's a part where the main villain holds a noose up to the main character because she's evil, I guess. And also Jailbreak is the biggest. She says, so she's in the middle of explaining a plan, and then she pauses because High Five interrupted her, and then Jean or Meh or whatever explains the rest of the plan, and then she goes, there we go, men always taking ideas from women, but he just finished what she was explaining because she got interrupted by someone else. That's not, I don't understand. And then when she reveals that she's the princess emoji, they keep asking her if she can sing, and it calls birds, and she's like, no, that's a gross stereotype, it's a myth. And she keeps saying it's a myth, like 3 times they bring it up, and she's like, no, it's a myth. Which is reasonable, okay, I guess, to not enforce gender stereotypes, I guess. And she goes, oh, you know, the first batch of emojis only had 3 things as women, even though the emojis are supposed to kind of be unisex and not, I guess only men can be bald and can just be a yellow disembodied face. that's only limited to men. So I guess the only ones with hair, you know, those are the women. Only the women can have hair, not the men. It's dumb. And on top of that, at the end, you know, the thing that was a myth, that she can sing and calls birds? Oops, it's not a myth. She calls the Twitter bird. So, why was she saying it's a myth? She was supposed to look smart and supposed to be breaking gender roles, but then it turns out it's true? So, what's the message? Is the message that stereotypes that women say aren't true are actually true? What's the message here? I don't understand. Is she supposed to be like a Twitter feminist that contradicts herself all the time? What's the point of that? I don't understand. I don't understand why this movie was even made. Overall, it gets a big middle finger emoji from me. That's my rating. Middle finger emoji out of 10. It sucks. Don't watch it. Don't even watch it ironically. It's terrible. The only redeeming thing is the animation. And I know my friend said it sucks. He's not an animator, so he can go suck on a eggplant emoji. Yeah. This was a movie that exists. It's not a myth. It's not a myth. You princess can call a goddamn bird. I don't give a shit. It's not a goddamn myth. Fuck this movie.